Hey guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, whichever is you today. Welcome back to the ultimate Dreamcatcher Ranking, where I go from beginning to most recent in their official discography, saw my song, then put it into a list of most favourite to least favourite, which you can find right there. It's the last episode for now. And I mess up the intro. But yes, guys, this is the ultimate Dreamcatcher Ranking. I go from beginning to most recent in their official discography, song by song, give my thoughts and put into a list of most favourite to least favourite, which you can find up there. See? Pretend the first thing never happened. Pretend it never happened. Right. I may as well start scrolling down the list. Of course, this is the second or third longest discography to date as far as ranking series go. I will say, guys, before we begin today, this is, of course, the last episode of this series. So stick around after Fireflies, where it goes in the ranking, because I will be describing and going into a little detail about the big project that I have planned for Dreamcatcher, which of course I have mentioned before, I know, but we'll be letting people know in more detail what that is. So yeah, stick around. So, God, I can't believe this. We are here at the end so far of Dreamcatcher's discography, dude. I'll get all soppy at the end of the video. We got work to do first, but I will say I may get soppy beforehand because this is Fireflies, dude. Here we go, folks.
안고 싶어 내 맘 아득히 널 보고 싶어 마침내 긴 햇살이 저물고 너를 잡는 바보 같은 날 위해 꼭 불을 밝혀줘 하루가 긴 그날에 널 안고 싶었던 이야기 I wanna fly to you like firefly 온 길을 나눌래 Firefly You're like a moonlight and I'm firefly 날개를 펼쳐 난 Firefly 온 길을 머금은 네 어깨에 기대 매 순간 우리가 더 환하게 비춰지게 언제나 서로에 머물러 어제의 우린 오늘도 하늘이 빛을 숨긴데도 너와 난 점점 더 마침내 긴 햇살이 저물고 너를 찾는 바보 같은 날 위해 꼭 불을 밝혀줘 하루가 긴 그날에 널 안고 싶었던
Right. So when I did the album party for this, guys, like of the Virtuous album, you know, of course I said about Justice, that it was one of my favourite Dreamcatcher songs. I said that on the first listen, actually, even before the album party. And as you can see there, it is, I wouldn't lie. Again, when I make statements like that, it's never recency bias. Trust me, when I know stuff, I know. Another thing I said on that album party was the Fireflies was instantly my favourite ballad from Dreamcatcher. And I 1000% stick by that too. I have, obviously I'm not listening to it the last few weeks because I knew it was coming up here. But before then, this is, even though it came out this year, I would say this is the most replayed ballad. Because again, for anybody that doesn't know, with ballads, I love ballads, of course. But I need to be in the mood for them. This is the most replayed ballad from Dreamcatcher to date for me, that I've replayed. It is beyond beautiful. Not just their performance as usual, their vocal performance, but the song itself, honestly. It's one of those things that, of course, Dreamcatcher elevates it, because they elevate everything. But I think the song on its own is just stunning. The melodies, the amount of like harmonies and layering going on in this song. It's one of the best vocally layered Dreamcatcher songs I think there's ever been. And that's not knocking anything else. This is designed to have a lot of vocal layering in it. But when you hear those hearing the 2-part harmonies there, and then there was like a third part that came in, just stunning. And I think this is a first, right, where we get like a fully harmonized chorus, which is just, again, with that melody of the chorus itself, beyond beautiful. I've said since day one with Dreamcatcher, guys, that they are 7 singers, right? Like 1000%, like insane vocals from each and every one of them. It's why with Rolls, because Dreamcatcher was like the first group that, of course, I got into with K-pop, and the whole reason why I'm sat in front of you right now is Dreamcatcher. I'm not lying about that. That's, for anybody who knows my channel well, you know that's the case. But it's why when I see roles, I may look at like main singer, main vocalist, sorry, and I may look at like main dancer and main rapper. I may look at those roles in K-pop, but anything else, honestly, because and it's Dreamcatcher's fault. Anything else, I'm just like, cool. And the reason being is that they all are just so insanely talented. Like when it comes to Dreamcatcher, and multi-talented too. Like, of course, Xian, main vocalist. But they all got those vocals, man. They all got those vocals. I think that's why, even though it's a banger in itself when it comes to Justice, seeing the members, like, other than Xian, do those belts in that song, I think that's why I got emotional a lot. Well, there was many reasons I got emotional a lot when I first heard Justice. But it was pride I had as well, because it was like, I mean, just proof that they got this, even though not, vocals aren't all about belts, guys, but belts are very impressive and stuff, of course, when it comes to vocalists, and they knocked it out of the park with Justice, even though this isn't the Justice episode, I know, but of course, bringing it back to Fireflies with vocals, obviously, I know I'm biased and I'm going to say this, but there's nothing close to even a weak link in Dreamcatcher. That goes for a lot of K-pop groups, to be fair, guys, but Dreamcatcher, just, I love them. So, and this song reminds me of that. There's a few reasons I'm stalling this ranking, guys. First off, I don't want to rank it. Secondly, it's over when I do, for now. So, anyway, right. It's got to be done. Look at my list, start from top to bottom. I have no clue where this is going to go. Look at my list, start from top to bottom. I wouldn't put above Deja Vu, Justice, Starlight, Vision, Shadow, Break the Wall, Silent Night, Boca, Scream, Odd Eye, Propose, Because, Piri, Red Sun, Demian, Reason, No dot. Oh, wow. Entrancing. Breaking Out. I know Entrancing is a ballad, guys. I know that about Shia, but you know what I mean. So when I say Dreamcatcher ballads, I mean them as a group. Breaking Out. Black or White. Fairy Tale. Oh, yeah. It's whether it's above or below that. Wow. Just to remind you guys, this is a nearly 90 song discography. So for it to be in the 20s, amongst the songs you see there, yeah. I'm putting it above Bon Voyage. I'm putting it above Bon Voyage. I don't know how that's going to go down. I don't know how that's going to go down. We'll see how that goes down in the comments, but I know that people already have a big love for this song, especially people who have seen it live, you know, and everything like that. Haven't had the luck of seeing it live because, of course, I saw them early in the year, and Virtuous came out, of course, a bit later on in the year. Right, let's take a look at that. Yeah. Yeah, it's in good company there. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Wow. Top 25. Wow. But like I said, guys, it's my favorite ballad of theirs. Now, before I get to the stuff I was teasing earlier, there is a video which I've seen make the rounds ever since it was released. And it's, of course, linked to this song. And I have not seen it because, of course, I knew the song was coming up, and I was like, okay, what I'll check out this video with when I do the episode for Fireflies. And, of course, it goes to probably one of the most important people when it comes to me being such a fan of Dreamcatcher, which is Insomnic, guys, who I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know if you're watching this. So this is music film, and anytime Insomnic has done a music film, I should probably have brought tissues. I have not got tissues, so we'll see how this goes. But yeah, wow, okay. Big love to Insomnic as always, guys. I will be talking about Insomnic a little bit later on as well. Fun fact. Anyway, music film.
우리 5,000년 가자.
네? 5,000년?
5,000년.
와,
다음 생에도 만나자.
뻔뻔하다. 오, 어머, 감동적인 말이다.
따스한 저 빛으로 나 홀린 듯이 다가가 흩뿌려진 색비늘로 네 이름을 새기려 해 품 안 가득히 널 안고 싶어 내 맘 아득히 널 보고 싶어 마침내 긴 햇살이 저물고 너를 찾는 바보 같은 날 위해 꼭 불을 밝혀줘 하루가 긴 그날에 널 안고 싶었던 이야기 I wanna fly
드림캐쳐 이렇게 7명이 모여서 이렇게 멋진 팀을 만들었다는 게 참 제 인생에 있어서 너무 커다란 줄기였거든요.
네.
이렇게 생각해보면 거의 진짜 가족이랑 붙어있는 시간보다 많은 것 같은데
멤버들이랑 그냥 같이 있는 게 제일 좋아요.
우산이 있겠죠?
할 예정인데요. 네. 같이 있으면 언제든 뭘 하든 그냥 너무 좋은 것 같아요.
갑자기 우리 멤버들 너무 사랑해.
이렇게 10년, 20년이 지나도 멤버들과 같이 무대에 서고 싶어요.
매번 생각하는 거지만 전 참 인복이 많은 것 같아요.
빨리 도와달라고 얘기해봐.
짜증
드림캐쳐가 정말 오래 갔으면 좋겠다라는 소원을 빌었어요.
되게 뿌듯하고 더 오래 하고 싶어요, 드림캐쳐.
제 영원한 저의 베스트 프렌드 드림캐쳐.
Damn it, Kit. So I just want to read what Kit's put here. Kit being Insomnic. See, whenever I listen to new Dreamcatcher music, I always imagine the scenery in my head. Fireflies hit me in an emotional way, as I remembered about the girls renewing their contracts, staying together as one family. Thus, this music film is dedicated to their undying friendship. Bro, who left these onions in here? Damn onion ninjas, man. God damn it. First off, Insomnic, good damn job as always. Stunning, man. Perfect mix of music and film, you could say. Just the song goes perfectly for something like this, and it was beautifully edited, as it always is with Insomnic. And as far as the ladies themselves, I mean, that's the thing, you know? Like, such great music. Such great talent. Across the board. But, as people, they're such sweethearts, you know? 7 sweethearts. I was at that show, by the way. I'm somewhere up there, guys. That's London 2022. They deserve all their success, guys, and even more. You know. But you know, I'd say we're lucky to have them. But I'd say Insomnia is a pretty damn good fandom, man. You know. I think Insomnia treat them pretty well. Interesting thing, I actually gifted my friend Sky, my best friend Sky. We've never met in person, but we've been friends for years. I gifted them a ticket to the Atlanta show the other day, in Georgia, and they've never been to a K-pop show, let alone a Dreamcatcher show or anything. And I think the first feedback I got back was, it was something along the lines of, "You're not going to believe this, but you undersold it." As far as me to Sky. And Sky loved it. And Sky could not believe how they were singing live while doing the dancing that they were doing and everything. And something that was blown away by Sky, which was blown away with me in the London show, which I'll just go back to, when they're in the cool Bond henchwoman snow outfits, as I lovingly call them. You know, when I went to that show, guys, I was a big fan of their music already. There you go. I was a big fan of their music already. But I wasn't aware of their personality stuff too much. And when I saw this show, of course, they were doing the talking and stuff in between the songs, the mints. And I was just like, oh my God, they're so down to earth and genuine and funny. Like, that was the takeaways I had. And like, that first show, and this goes for the second show earlier this year for me as well, and this is what Sky said, is that it's such an intimate show going to see Dreamcatcher, because they're just being completely themselves, and it feels like a hangout with great performances. Do you know what I mean? And I've never been to a show like that, really. You know, I've been to so many great shows this year, K-pop shows and stuff like that. But as far as that dynamic, where it feels like they're hanging out with you specifically, and yet I don't know how many people are in the crowd there, but hundreds of people are in the crowd with you, and they probably feel the exact same way that you do. And it's just them being themselves, you know. And you know, let alone the banging music and amazing music and talent that they have on stage and everything. But I made an Insomnia out of Sky, guys, so mission accomplished. You know, because us Insomnias always like to recruit into the cult. I mean, fandom, sorry. So, I'll keep that on there for this section. So, right. Okay. Right, actually, no, I should probably make myself, because this is just going to be me talking for a bit. Okay. And with that, that brings us to a close, guys. The ultimate Dreamcatcher ranking for now. Now, a few things to say on this before I mention again that project. This series, as in the Ultimate Dreamcatcher Ranking series, for anybody that doesn't know, is the first I ever did on YouTube. For anybody that doesn't know, I used to have a partner on YouTube as well. Sadly, didn't work out, you know, and everything like that, but I won't go into that now. But the first ranking series we did was Dreamcatcher, and it kind of influenced my style on YouTube. As far as like doing ranking series and going through a discography and everything like that. You know, Dreamcatcher was the original one, the original ranking series. And of course, you know, when that thing went south with the former partner, I had to delete all the videos in which that former partner was in, and I had to restart the series from the top. We were a little bit in as well, you know. So, you know, I could say that was a bit of a pain and everything. But when it comes to Dreamcatcher, it's like, I'm cool to listen to these songs one more time, you know, and everything like that. And this ranking series, I mean, those songs in that list, you know, to have a discography this big and only one song for me to straight up say that's not for me, that's insane. Do you know what I mean? For every other song besides that one song, for me to think good to Deja Vu. That's insane, you know. They're a very important group to me, for obvious reasons, guys. Again, for anybody that doesn't know, that is there. It's the only one tattoo I've got in my life, and I got so passionate about this group. Again, especially after checking out the personality stuff as well, that was an easy decision for me. And this is the thing as well, is that, you know, or any of the groups, like I've got stuff around me, I've got albums around me, I've got, you know, merch around me, I've got signed stuff around me, I've got actual photographs with different idols and stuff, right? None of that happens without Dreamcatcher. None of it. Me having the amazing community that I have on YouTube, the amazing community that I have on Patreon, the support on Patreon, guys, I would not keep on going without it. And the absolutely amazing, you know, like community that I have on Discord, which is like a family, to be honest. None of it happens without Dreamcatcher. None of it. You know, as I said early on my channel, I thought K-pop back in the day, I thought K-pop was all bubblegum pop. I thought it was all peace sign. I thought it was all this, all that. And the truth is, I never gave it a proper go, you know. But Dreamcatcher and Scream, of course, being the song that got me into them and K-pop as a whole. It was like, oh, wow, no, this is not just all bubblegum pop. This has insane variety and quality, and that not only goes for Dreamcatcher, but for the other groups and artists that I check out. And if you told me years ago that I'd become like a K-pop fan, I'd be like, what? But it's a huge part of my life now, you know, a huge part of my life. And again, thank you to Dreamcatcher for that. So yeah, as I've done, this is not the first ending to a ranking series that I've done, guys, but of course I'm talking a bit more because they mean a lot to me, mental health wise too. Dreamcatcher mean a lot to me. They give me a lot of dopamine. And they give me a lot of hope for people, as you know, humans and everything as well, because they deserve the world, as I've said. So believe it or not, I'm going to link to what I'm about to go to next. So for anybody that doesn't know, and sorry if I'm reminding you, but for the people that know what I'm about to say, stick around because there is something still to say. I am going to give back to Dreamcatcher in a way. So I have been planning for months and months and months and months and months and months and months, a pretty big project called Dreamcatcher Your Top 10. Now, what that series is, and it will be a series, it'll be a series on YouTube where I present your top 10 Dreamcatcher songs, in a very, almost like a TV show way, to be honest, guys, where, you know, each episode of a series, so like there'll be one song to an episode, and everything like that, where it's presented in a way, you know, as far as like what song has made it, there will be an honorable mention section. But the really cool thing about this is that I have been over the last few months contacting many fellow YouTubers and reactors, and have already got some great like sections where they've talked about their favorite Dreamcatcher song, and they've already sent me the clips, which is great and awesome. And their clips and those special guests, and there will be special guests, they will be featured in that series as well, whether it be in the honorable mentions, or if they're talking about one of the songs that may have made the top 10. I am still contacting more. There's some big reactors on YouTube, guys, reactors in particular, that I'm still trying to get a hold of. I have tried to go through Discords and Patreons and stuff like that. It's got to the point now where I think a few I'm just going to have to like leave a comment on one of their videos and just hope they see it. But I've already got some crazy special guests, I will say. But there's a few that I've had a little bit of contact with that I think I'll need to give a bit of a nudge. One of the Reactors is a pretty big duo, and they seemed interested, but I need to give them a nudge, and they're big. In Dreamcatcher YouTube, they're big too, you know, and there's a few others again that I need to contact. So, one thing I can't believe I'm about to say, and I'm insanely proud of, and insanely excited for, is the person who made the wonderful music film Dreamcatcher Fireflies. The person that makes all the personality videos, which are brilliantly edited, which are translated for us across the world so that we can learn more about the ladies and, you know, get their personalities and everything like that, and follow more of their content because we love them so much. Insomnic. Insomnic is one of the people who has not only agreed to be a part of this project that I'm doing, but also has sent me her favourite song, being Kit. Her favourite song, which I will not spoil here, by the way. You may know what it is, guys. I don't know. Maybe Kit has said at some point, but I won't spoil here. But Kit has sent me her video. And to have Kit be a part of it, again, all the special guests, it's amazing. But to have Insomnic, who's a huge reason for me having Dreamcatcher be such a big part of my life, is an honour and a pleasure. So it's still insanely cool that that's happened. So again, Kit will be a part of this. Insomnic will be a part of this. And also I'm probably gonna, with credit, use a bit of clips that Kit has done over the years, because this is not just a top 10 series that I'm going to be doing, guys. This is where the proper love letter from me comes from with Dreamcatcher. This is also going to be a documentary, and this is also going to be a guide. So I will be because again, for 10 episodes, there's 7 members. So before we get to like song number 7, and then work our way down to number 1, there will be special presentation videos on how Dreamcatcher came to be. There will be guides about their history, the members. There'll be special like videos on the members, the covers they've done, and you know, talking about the live experiences, the awards. Because the thing is with this series that I'm going to do, it's not only my love letter to Dreamcatcher and you guys, Insomnia, but also I want new people who may not know much about Dreamcatcher at all, or may not even know about K-pop, to watch it and learn about them, being Dreamcatcher, while getting tastes of your top 10 songs. So it's going to be, like I said, a mix of documentary, a mix of a guide, and a mix of a top 10 presentation. It's the most ambitious thing I've done to date. It's going to be the most work I put into anything on this channel so far, and gladly too, by the way. It's going to take some time to do it. I was aiming to get it done by the end of the year, but sadly there's a few things that have happened. I've not been able to do that. So it will be in 2025. So this is the part now where I need your help in doing so. So many of you already have voted in the top 10 form. And for anybody curious where that is, that's always been in the description of the video. Voting for your top 10 Dreamcatcher songs. Because again, I will be piling up the votes, guys. So this is how it's going to work. It'll be the top 10. Say you put a song into the top spot, that gets 10 points. You put a song into the second spot, that gets 9 points. Third spot, 8 points, etc., etc. And then I'll count the points up, and I have been, to make that top 10. But honestly, what I've got at the moment, and I'll probably release this after the top 10 series, is the entire list of Dreamcatcher songs. Your ranking, basically, your ultimate ranking, collectively, you know. So, right, here's the thing. I am going to say that I released the form for the top 10. I released it before Virtuous came out. Now, Virtuous came out and it's got some songs. So, I will say that If you have not already voted, please do. Again, the form will be in the pinned comment of this video as well. It's very easy to follow. Official songs, I will say, no covers. Covers don't count. Covers do not count with this series. It's only official Dreamcatcher songs. The solos count. As far as the solos on Apocalypse, they count. So No Dot and Transit, for example. Beautiful, you know, Winter. All count. So if you have already voted, since I opened this before Virtuous, I will say, if you want to vote again, even if, you know, you don't have any of the Virtuous songs in your top 10, if you want to vote again, do it, go for it. If you want to vote again, go for it. I will be starting work on this proper, where I'm doing nothing else on my channel but working on this. That will be after New Year, when things calm down a little bit. And I'm going to say easily this will be, this will arrive in spring 2025. Like maybe even before. But I don't want to give a date yet. But let me tell you, it will be happening. Dreamcatcher, your top 10, and it is going to be my love letter. And honestly, I think like it's going to be like a TV season in itself, because it's probably going to be about, if you were to watch it in full, the playlist, it's probably going to be about 2 hours long. 2.5 hours long. So yeah, it's going to be, I'm really excited about it. I know it's going to be a lot of work, but I'm very excited about it, and I want to do it. I want to do it as a thank you to Dreamcatcher, as a thank you to you guys, and again, I want to recruit more Insomnia into the cult fandom, you know? So, yeah guys, as far as the Ultimate Dreamcatcher ranking, that is it for now, until we get something else. And then you will see me then. And of course it will be me having to, for the first time with Dreamcatcher, as far as the series goes, rank something, if not on the day it comes out, the day after. Hearing it for the first time. Which is going to be a pretty interesting experience in itself, because Dreamcatcher, of course, have songs which grow. So, let me just say, guys, for the people who have been with me since before I had to restart the channel, thank you so much. Because there's been people now who I still see in the comment section who were there from like episode 1 of the first time doing the Ultimate Dreamcatcher ranking. There's still people, those people are still here now. There's people who have joined along the way, and for the people who, you know, watch these videos but, you know, you may not necessarily comment, thank you. Honestly, thank you so much. You know, all these ranking series mean a lot to me in very different ways. But I think you know who my old group is, you know? And they are, without a doubt. And they mean a lot to me. This series means a lot to me. And you guys mean a lot to me as well. So yeah. Yeah, there you go, guys. That's it. So again, pin comment section, but it's also in the description. Your top 10 Dreamcatcher. It'll send you to a form. The form is insanely easy to fill out. Just give me your top 10 Dreamcatcher songs. Easy, right? Easy. Let me tell you, as someone who's done a ranking series, it's not easy. But take your time, folks. I will mention the deadline for the form. It won't be until next year. I think when I'd say about 2 weeks off from actually premiering the series, I will give you guys, I'll put a video up and letting people know that the cutoff point has happened for voting. But yeah, I've had hundreds of votes already, which is crazy. But anyway, I've talked enough. I'm just going to repeat myself otherwise, because I just want to keep on talking about Dreamcatcher. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in this series. I hope to see you when that new Dreamcatcher song comes out, that comeback comes out. And then, you know, the ranking continues. And yeah, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, morning, afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this. Please take care. Much love.